Hi, and happy Friday. Today's a special day for me because it is my birthday. And thank you to all of you who have given me birthday wishes today. I really appreciate it. Facebook actually has the wrong year for my birthday. I'm like way older than what it says on there. That was a long time ago. But I decided for my birthday that I would read a book by my favorite author. Yes, Jem Brett. Love that lady. And there's actually a little special story behind it. The book we're going to read today is Fritz and the Beautiful Horses, written and illustrated by Jem Brett. And when I was in college, I'm an old graduate, so I actually had 4 kids, and we went and saw her, and she autographed all of our books. Yeah, 1996. And she was the nicest, kindest lady you would ever want to meet. And she actually told us the story behind the writing of this book. And this little pony, this is Fritz, and she got the idea from the book from when she would drive down the road. There was a fence that she would drive by, and there were all these beautiful horses, these gorgeous stallions and all these, and then there was this little pony, and he would run up and down the fence. And that was kind of where the idea started, and this little pony is that pony. That's where she got she drew that pony for her pony. And if you know anything about Jem Brett, she goes to Africa to draw African animals. She goes and that's where the pony came from. So I love knowing that little story about Jem Brett, among others. She's just amazing. So, Fritz and the Beautiful Horses. Once there was a walled city known for its beautiful horses. There were magnificent jumpers and splendid chargers and elegant parade horses. The citizens were so proud of these horses that it was decided that only the most beautiful horses would be allowed into the walled city. All the others would have to stay outside. One of these was a pony named Fritz. Fritz was not beautiful. He had a long, tangled mane, whiskers on his muzzle, and short legs. But Fritz was very gentle and kind. He was sure-footed and always willing to work. Day after day, Fritz watched the beautiful horses. Some had braided manes and tails and carried lovely ladies, and others had glossy coats and pulled grand carriages. Most of all, he watched the children's horses. I wonder why the children look so frightened, he thought. Well, because the children were afraid. They didn't like their horses prancing and leaping. It made them difficult to ride. As Fritz watched, he thought, I would like a child to ride on me. But no one ever noticed Fritz. One day, he climbed up to the road leading to the walled city. He tried to take long, graceful strides. He pranced and curved his neck. He threw his tail up into the air. Well-loved book. The citizens stared at Fritz, and then they began to laugh. Look at that silly horse, they said. Then the lovely ladies and the magnificent gentlemen galloped away toward the walled city. The children followed reluctantly behind. I guess I do look silly, thought Fritz, and he hung his head in despair. Fritz listened to the citizens as they galloped their horses faster and faster. He heard their loud cheers as they rode onto the bridge to the walled city. All of a sudden, he heard a loud snap. The bridge was breaking under the weight of the horses' pounding hooves. Fritz saw a large crack in the middle of the bridge. The citizens were on one side of the bridge and the children were on the other. "You'll have to cross through the river," cried the citizens. But the children wouldn't move. "My horse might shy and buck," said one. "My horse might leap and stumble," said another. "We might fall off," they all cried together. "Stay where you are," shouted the citizens. "We'll come and get you." But their horses wouldn't move. "This hill is much too steep," thought one horse. "Oh, my lovely mane might get tangled in the bushes," thought another. "We certainly don't want to get wet," all the horses agreed. Everyone wondered what to do. Then they noticed Fritz. Fritz carefully climbed to where the children waited. Fritz was not beautiful, but he was gentle and kind. He was sure-footed and always willing to work. The children were not afraid to ride him. One by one, Fritz carried the children carefully down the steep hill. He calmly stepped through the river, rock to rock, and up the other side. He finally carried all the children to the walled city. A great cheer went up from the citizens. The lovely ladies cried, "Oh, hooray for the sure-footed pony!" And the gentleman said, "How kind and dependable he is!" And the children exclaimed, "We didn't fall off!" So Fritz was given a special place in the walled city. All the children cared for him and became his friends. From that day on, the walled city was known for its beautiful horses and its very dependable pony. The end. So this book reminds me to think that don't just judge a person by the way they look on the outside, that they can still be your friend and they can still be a part of whatever you're doing, and don't leave people out because everybody wants to be a part, just like Fritz did. And the other thing to learn from this is where you can get ideas for your writing. I told you about where she got her idea to write Fritz and the Beautiful Horses, and what a wonderful book came out of that. And it was just from her everyday life and what she happened to notice around here. So when you're outside, maybe something that you notice might turn into a story. And that would be awesome. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday.